Hi, Marie-Claire. I'm Salma Hayek, and I am giving you my solicited advice. My very traditional grandma keeps asking me when I'm going to have kids. How should I respond? I think one good answer is whenever I am set up in the right situation to be the best mother that I can be. I keep asking for a raise, but I fear I'm not being firm enough. What would you say to get the message across? Ask for a raise when you feel that you've earned the raise. I'm a terrible dancer. What's a foolproof dance move that will make me look like I know what I'm doing? I think what's important is that what you're doing, it's having a good time. I feel like I look horrible in photos. Any posing advice? I don't think the pose is what makes you look good in the photos. Learn what's the light that works for you and what's the angle of the lens that works for you. That's what's gonna make you look good in the photos, regardless of what's the pose. I want to age as gracefully as you. What are your best beauty secrets? To age gracefully, I think what's important is to not try to change your face and not do too much. That's when it doesn't look so graceful and it just looks like a different person. My husband dresses terribly. How can I improve his style without totally hurting his feelings? Buy him gifts. Don't criticize him and always try to do it lovingly. And if you have a good husband, really, who cares how he dresses? What's your advice for surviving an awkward first date? If you have a bad sensation in your stomach, always follow your gut feeling. Dates are not supposed to be about survival. Get out of there. My male boss regularly makes belittling remarks at me. What's the best one-liner to put him in his place without being rude? Don't think about so much put him in his place. Sometimes honesty is the best response. You can say, with all due respect, I feel like you're belittling me. My best friend has terrible taste in men, and I'm always having to listen to her dating horror stories. What red flags would you warn her against? Herself. Why does she keep making choices that lead her to horror stories? What's the secret to always looking put together when you're running late? I think you should have your go-to outfits. Invest in a good blazer, like, look, I'm wearing one. If you only have 3 things in your purse, I think what helps a lot, it's mascara, lipstick, and then pick one thing that is important to you besides those 2 things. Like, for example, me, it's concealer. And so always have it in your purse. Ponytails, if you're having a really bad hair day, it's nice to have little earrings. If you live on the run, it's always better to have nails that are just natural looking. What's your advice for a work-life balance that actually works? You have to understand your priorities. You can always learn from absolutely everyone. Even in the case when the advice is awful, at least this advice will tell you something about the person that's giving you the advice. And that's a wrap.